Freaks and geeks of horror.
Start the podcast.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Freaks and Geeks of Horror podcast. My name is Richie. We got Hillary, Paolo, and my boy Nick over there. Welcome back. This is episode 13. Today we're going to be talking about Event Horizon.
Whoop, whoop. Yep, film from 1997, directed by Paul, what is his name? W.S. Anderson?
Paul W.S. Anderson?
Yeah, Paul W.S. Anderson. Has Lawrence Fishburne in it. It has...
It has that guy who plays Lucius Malfoy.
Oh, yeah, Malfoy's in it. Straight up Harry Potter's in it.
Don't know what his name is.
Was the butler from that show Gotham and Dog Soldiers, the guy who played Smith? I don't know his name. We only know Lawrence Fishburne's name.
And Sam Neill.
Or Sam Neill.
Jurassic Park.
That one young guy who was on Dead at 21 in the 90s and the Brady Bunch
Was
movie.
He also in The Matrix? I was like, is him and Larry Fishburne? Larry, I called him Larry. in The Matrix. Either way, we're talking about Event Horizon. Spooky sci-fi horror. It's an awesome movie. I picked this one. I picked this because I'm pretty sure I was in middle school when I saw this in theaters. I saw it with my friend because he wanted to see it, and I had no idea what it was about. And I remember it being incredibly, for me, and especially at the time, a little on the gory side, and I didn't really understand the plot, and it was sci-fi, so it made me more interested in it. And then watching it years later down the line, I kind of appreciate it a little bit more now because I feel like there was a little bit of a thought process putting this thing together. I think there was a lot more influence that was pulled from other pieces of art and put into this movie than I initially gave it credit for. So this movie may have gotten critically panned, but myself and I think a few of us included, we're pretty firm in saying that we like it, and it's a pretty good movie. Does it have its flaws? Of course. What movie doesn't? You can poke holes in a bunch of stuff. There's some scenes that are laughably bad, but that's okay. It's all part of the charm. Scenes. Yeah, we'll get to it all.
We're looking forward to this one. It's like a grab bag of references, all kinds of references.
Yeah, totally.
And maybe a little bit of copying, but it's still really fun because it's ambitious.
Yeah.
I like that word.
Ambitious.
It's basically, the basic plot is basically there's this ship that's called the Event Horizon. And for those that don't know, I could be talking out of term because I'm a big dummy, but an Event Horizon is basically the outside layer of a black hole. Yes. So that's the border that once you pass the Event Horizon into a black hole, you cannot get out. That includes light. And that kind of plays into what Sam Neill says later, where he's like, where we're going, you won't need your eyes because you won't be able to see in a black hole. There's no light. I never put that together until this last time I saw that. I was just like, oh.
I didn't even think about that until you brought that
up now. It's deep. I'm telling you, man, this movie's deeper than I initially gave it credit for. Even me, I just kind of thought, yeah, it's cool, it's gory. Jurassic Park dude gets all bloody face, it's cool. But but it's way bloody deeper than you think.
You were saying about the I was going to wait, so I'll bring it up now. When you said, about the eyes?
Yeah.
Straight out of Back to the Future, too. He could have just said, you're not going to need eyes where we're going. But he's like, where we're going, you don't need...
Oh, yeah, the line, the way he delivered it,
he's like, you don't need eyes to see. They had it, where we're going, you don't need eyes. And then some guy was like, no, it's a serious movie. I'll meet you halfway.
Yeah.
It was... he was going with that.
That's so funny. I never put that together. Totally. It is the same delivery.
For sure.
Oh, Kitty's out. Hey, bud.
Very
Jack's
special
out.
Guest.
Wreaking havoc.
Jack Nicholson, the cat, is
nice
here.
Yeah.
Not in the frame.
World's smallest name for panther.
But sorry, back to what the plot of the movie. The basic plot is the ship called the Event Horizon is sent out in the future, not too long in the future either at this point, which is kind of funny.
Crazy, yeah.
But it's
2040, right?
Yeah, I think it's
right?
2047. I think is when they actually when the current date takes place. I think they think that we terraformed Mars by 2030, which I was like, we better get cracking, bro. No. We better get cracking.
It was 50 years from when they produced it, so they're like, yeah, by then we'll fly in cars and shit.
Yeah, by then we'll be flying cars and stuff like that. The resolution on our cameras might not be as good, but real society has actually kind of flip-flopped that a little bit. But either way.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. What?
No, I was going to say they had an iPad in there, man.
Yeah, it looked like shit.
Like The shitty
It looked like
iPad.
camcorder footage. So I was like, something
State
ain't
of the art.
adding up, dude. They don't have like 20K at this point.
Nah.
80 million K. But
Oh, man.
yeah, so the ship gets lost. It gets known as like the greatest space disaster ever. So I think what winds up happening is a
Well, they
district.
lie. They lie about what happened to it to cover up what was really going on with the ship, right?
I don't know. Do they? Maybe
Well,
I missed that.
because
So-
the secret thing about the ship is that it could form a black hole, and it was doing like faster than light space travel.
Oh, I think.
'Cause
Wait.
Sam-
So you mean they were trying to like cover up the reason why they were going out there, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Well, what happened? Because remember, he's like, oh, the ship couldn't be found. It's been destroyed. And
sure.
he's like, no,
Yeah.
that's the official story.
Oh, okay.
He's like, here's what
okay.
happened.
Right.
Like
right.
we lost
You're right.
it. Is
Yeah.
the real
I mean,
story.
everything inside even was a secret, right? Like there was no information really about it. Like it's basically like a haunted ship. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? In a sense, it like a ship that fucks with your brain or with your mind. You know,
does it
So
ever.
It's like I feel like they were lying about the ship all along. Like they would never no truth told about that. Even when they came into the ship, they were like not even saying the full story about it or
Yeah.
whatever. So they're just
And he's
Yeah.
he's dodgy the whole time. When
The
stuff
whole
starts
time.
happening, he's like, well, certain traumatic events have a, can have
Yeah.
a, he's like, shut the
Dr.
fuck up.
Weird.
He's like,
Explaining
no.
everything
Yeah.
away
What
for
fuck
sure.
happened to the last crew?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Like,
They're paced. That's what they are.
yeah.
He almost makes it seem like even the technology is very secretive. I think that's why he probably wants to get his hands on it so badly, is because it's such a powerful thing. It's basically a thing that, what do they call it? A gravity engine? They were calling it a gravity engine, but basically the core of this ship is a black hole. They're harnessing the power of a black hole in order to haul ass through space, essentially.
Yeah. The black hole like creates like tunnels through time. Well, they do like the folded paper demonstration
The
That was-
explanation
that was
that they
pretty
do
cool.
in,
Piece of
that they do in
paper.
Interstellar.
with the
Yeah.
pen through it. Event Horizon did it first.
Yeah.
Totally.
But yeah, explaining the wormhole that it creates to go through, I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So Dr. Weir
But
is
yeah.
who we're talking about.
Dr. Sam Neill's character is trying to get this ship back, and he's the odd man out on the ship. So everybody on the crew
Becomes a crypt.
Well, I mean, it's
Pretty much.
everybody on the crew is trying to is very standoffish with this guy because he's kind of the new guy, and he's kind of jeopardizing the whole crew by some type of maritime law. I don't know if it's maritime, but space-time law, I guess, that makes
feel
it
ya.
so that they have to help this vehicle in distress or whatever. So
Yeah. They're like a rescue crew.
they're a rescue
Yeah.
crew,
Yeah.
kind of reluctant.
because they were all like Larry Fishburne was like, we're not even supposed to fucking be here. Basically,
Right.
it's like we're on a much deserved leave, pulled off
Yep.
to do this shit, and
And
he's like,
they get called back
"It'd be
last
worth it."
minute. Each one of them has a story basically too about how they've they want to be back home.
yeah.
There's the lady with the sick kid, and he's explaining to her, "Oh, I'm so sorry. That the trip transfer that just didn't go through in time. So nobody really wants to be there, but Sam Neill. Sam Neill's the only one that is really kind of stoked about trying to go find it because, it's been lost for so long. Lost technology too.
And he's got like, we find out later, he's got other interests.
He's got ulterior motives. He's definitely shifty from the get-go too, which it kind of gives the audience a reason to give him the side eye because his intentions aren't really clear until the very end.
Remember in the beginning too, though, like the very beginning, is like his wife. He lost his wife,
Yeah.
right? So you're like, oh,
Yeah, you feel bad for
poor
him.
guy, this guy. Yeah,
He has
and
all
then-
the pictures of her.
Yeah.
They're all copies, duplicates. You're like,
Yeah.
wait a second. You pause. It's like those two are the same. Those two are the same. It's just headshots. Don't they have iPhones? What's going
On
on?
your good side, damn it.
They still have star
They're
shots
still printing
in the
out shoots.
future.
They're still printing out shots, dude.
Star shots.
Yeah, he's still obsessed with his dead wife.
Yeah.
What's his deal? What's his problem?
We don't know how she died in the beginning yet, but we
I
find
know,
out
right?
later.
Yeah, we do find
like,
out.
Like she's in the bathtub, right? And did she like commit
suicide.
suicide, or did she just like fall
committed
asleep
suicide.
and drown?
She
Well, no,
gets-
because he watches her do it when he starts realizing his hell. He's by her in the tub, and then she does
Oh.
it.
Yeah, she does it, and then she just like basically like drowns out while she's bleeding out.
Yeah. And he's like reliving it in front of her.
He's all like, not again.
Not
He's
good.
like, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. And then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is why she killed
Yeah.
herself. Because he's got a good job and doesn't spend any time with her.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah,
I'm just
eventually.
kidding.
No, because eventually, I thought that was an interesting part of the whole plot, though, with everybody seeing their own version of hell within the ship. Because once they boot up the ship and get the gravity engine start going, the ship kind of starts to take on a life of its own. You know, they find the logs with all this crazy chaos of just bloody orgy, weird stuff going on. And in the background, they think they hear someone say, "Save me," you know? So they think like,
In
oh.
Latin.
In
Latin.
Latin.
Liberate me.
Yeah, Liberate me. Which was an incorrect translation that they don't find out until later on, too, where they weren't saying save me, they were saying save yourself.
Liberate tute me.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
the,
yeah.
it's the
There you
extent
go.
of my Latin.
Hey, more than me.
So let's talk about the ship because they end up getting stuck on the ship because they investigate the ship when they first arrive, and one of the crew members finds the core, and he's all by himself. The core like opens up to him, and it like presents itself to him with this like black. It's almost like a black eye.
Yes.
It's like water.
It's
And
like
it's
a
like
puddle.
liquefied.
It's like a vertical puddle.
Yeah,
Good
vertical
description.
puddle of blackness, and he touches it, and it sends like a shock wave through the whole ship. It hits their ship, it like wrecks their ship, and then they have to evacuate onto the Event Horizon.
Yeah.
So they're all stuck on there
From the Lewis and Clark
from the Lewis and Clark,
onto the Event Horizon.
and that's when things start to go really wrong. They're now all just stuck there, trying to figure out what happened to the old crew. So
Yeah. And
things go sideways.
They slowly, I mean, it was, I didn't, they do that biological scan at the beginning where they're looking for life, and they're like, well,
yeah,
they're
classic.
kind of getting these readings all over. And when they finally get inside, it's like, oh, okay, all the crew is basically painted all over the ship. So I think
yeah.
that's what those scans were revealing. It's just like, oh, there's like people's guts all over everywhere.
All their DNA's blended
Yeah,
together.
exactly.
Yeah.
Which was pretty gnarly, pretty
That
metal.
was pretty crazy, yeah.
And that's just the beginning of the horrors, really. I think the true horror of the ship is that it kind of starts to have its own little mind of its own agenda,
Yeah.
its own like personality.
It's like it's alive.
Yeah, I think it's trying to like it starts working on everybody's individual fears and kind of playing to them in their own way, kind of like what was that thing in Harry Potter? That thing that would play on everybody's fears, and it would be like it would be the thing.
Yeah.
It would turn into the thing that you were scared of the most.
The ship is almost like the monster, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah. Like a haunted house in space.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So it's definitely like a haunted house in space. Thanks, Nick.
No problem.
And I guess like movies that inspired its creation were like The Shining.
yeah. You can see The Shining in it for sure.
That's how they
Alien.
pitched it.
Alien. It's kind of got
Alien.
the decor, the like
It's in
weird
space,
ambiance of it.
It's kind of like Diet H.R. Geiger. Like
Yeah.
enough to be influenced, but not enough to where you're like they're ripping
Yeah.
it off. Like
It's roughly like weird and gothy. I think they were saying that the design of the ship took a lot of influence from the Notre Dame Cathedral. I think we were reading
that's
that.
rad.
Kind of a
you
long
can see it.
hallway, a lot of
Yeah,
gothic,
yeah,
yeah.
lot of gothic structures. The
Very intricate.
core
Arches.
itself kind of looks like the face of it a little bit. It's
Like it's
pretty
hard to
interesting.
describe. You kind of have to see it for yourself.
Yeah,
Because there's nothing I could say that would actually like express just how over the top the interior of the ship is. It does make you feel like okay. Did anybody see Crimson Peak?
No.
Guillermo del Toro.
I know what it is. I haven't seen it though.
No.
It like takes place in this like extremely like detailed Gothic mansion, and that's kind of what it feels like. It feels
Yeah.
like a Gothic mansion spaceship.
Gothic spaceship. That's
I
funny.
could see that.
Yeah.
And they're doing those like great like long shots of everything down the corridor, the meat grinder spinning
meat grinder
thing.
hallway.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and it just so you don't just like see side shots of like, oh, it looks cool. Like you really capture the whole thing
Yeah.
in one fucking shot. It's So badass.
And it's cool, like, you really think about what creates the gore the ship does, right? So it's like that's the killer, that's the monster, that's the villain, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's more evil entities in the ship, right? Which is like, of course, like Dr. Weir, right? Like, he's kind of, and we'll talk about him in a bit, but the ship in itself, that's the actual true villain of it all, you know? Like, I feel that's a lot of people don't understand how vicious it could actually be until you're in there, and then everything starts falling into place, like the nightmares, the visions, the kills, the blood, the gore.
Dude, like what happened with Miller, the Larry Fishburne's character, when he sees flashbacks of the guy that he left behind who burned to death.
Yeah.
And the other dude's like, you never told me that. He's like, that's the thing. I never fucking told anybody. But the ship knows.
Just knows.
And that was like that moment where I'm like, oh, it's really fucked up.
Yeah. It preys on all your biggest insecurities and amplifies them.
Yeah.
So I got a question on that. Get your guys' opinion. I was under the impression that, you know, they're haunted by people that are dead, right? Like Weir's wife is dead.
Yeah.
The guy burned up. But then Peter's son is running around. So one of two things are you haunted by stuff that, you know, is on your mind that bothers you, whatever? Or is it did her son pass away while she was gone?
Oh, that could be too.
And her husband didn't say anything?
Son wasn't doing great when she left.
I honestly think it goes into your head, and it
Yeah.
kind of figures out, like, what's your fear of you maybe lost or losing, or could potentially lose, right? If you're not around, you could lose your family, your kids, whatever.
That's a great explanation.
It could be kind of like it goes deep into your fears. Some Freddy Krueger shit, bro. But
No, for real. Yeah.
No, it is vaguely. It is kind of like that.
Kind of like it.
Well, like what
That's what it does.
It's the same way.
Yeah, not just, or maybe that's just like how adult fears work. Is like we're afraid of things that we're like ashamed of, because some of these things were like regrets.
Yeah.
Like Peterson regretted going
Or
on
guilt.
this mission, or guilt, because she had to leave her son behind, and he was very sick. And then like the captain had to leave
Left
his
this dude
teammate behind while he just like spontaneously combusted and went down with the ship. Like they were ashamed of these things that the ship pulled out.
Weir's wife. The whole thing was like, she didn't just die of like a disease, right? Like she killed herself because he worked too much, and he harbored that guilt.
Yeah.
And
like maybe
job, you two.
Yeah.
Good job.
Like the theory is that maybe the ship on its maiden voyage engaged that core, went through did the whole black hole thing, and where did it go when it did that? The theory is that it went maybe to a hell dimension, and it brought something back with it, and now it's like making all these people live out their own personal hells.
Yeah.
This is one of those like situations where I like I don't know if ambiguity. It's not really ambiguous, but they don't come out and say hell.
Yeah.
Right? They infer really deeply, but they didn't just come out and say it, right? And there's some movies where like they leave it open-ended to the point where you're like, no, that's just lazy. Yeah. But it wasn't. It was like they're doing a great job of describing what it is without actually saying it. They just said it's beyond, what do you say? It's beyond the reach of the scientific reality.
Right.
So it's kind of like, well, then what is reality?
Yeah,
you get all philosophical with it all of a sudden, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And how much is real? Like, I feel like sometimes they're hallucinating, and sometimes something really is happening. Like, sometimes the room is on fire.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're imagining, like, a dead person standing in front of them. You know, like, it's just hard. It's, like, in their head, and it's really real at the same time.
Well, it's just like when Peters was in the morgue or the medical area, right? And, like, she heard her kid scratching on that tent. She unzipped it. She saw the kid there, and then he's just like gone. But it's clearly like she wouldn't believe it's a hallucination. It feels realistic. I mean, we know she thought it was fucking real.
Yeah. She was
what happens to her later?
Yeah, that was creepy.
It was personal. All of it is so personal in this ship. Fuck this ship.
But yeah,
that's just fucking. It's got a vendetta just against people.
Yeah.
Wow.
What does it want?
What the fuck did they do to them? You know, it's like. They brought that ship. They gave that ship a gift. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Why would you kill this
That's
fucking
true.
crew?
That's true.
That's a whole other episode.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, like
No,
to what end? Like,
Yeah.
what does it really hunger for?
Yeah. No, it pulled from a lot of different
Souls.
a lot of different
Souls.
movies. It was
sure.
pretty cool. I feel like there was some Shining, a little bit of The Shining, as far as like, oh, it's kind of a Overlook Hotel in space. It had some alien stuff. It had I think it was even kind of influential seeing Sam Neill make that comparison with the because it kind of dove surprisingly deep into the sci-fi part of it. Him having to explain the gravity motor.
Yeah, the two. Well, yeah, the gravity. Yeah, and then doing he's
And
folding
then
the
him
center
doing
fold in
that
half.
thing. Yeah. And I don't know if you
The
ever played
PG
that game
centerfold.
Dead Space.
Yes, I have on regular Xbox.
It
and I
reminded me so much of it. I
Dead
just never
Space
thought of that.
had to be fucking influenced by
Yeah.
Event Horizon. I was just thinking
I
it
think
last night.
completely. I
That
think
corridor
completely.
alone, man.
That was like one of the few games that I was actually scared to play, like modern day. Like I was just like, I'll watch my friend play it, but I'm not playing that one.
They just
alone.
re-released it. I gotta
no.
fucking get it. No,
It's so
no,
scary.
it's
I'll watch
legitimately
you play.
frightening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's same deal. You're on a ship. You have the little magnetic boots, all that stuff. It's so funny.
Flashlight that doesn't fucking work.
Yeah. Yeah, the ship is cool though. The ship's very unique. It's another thing I thought was kind of cool. Another little detail that I saw as like a little Easter egg was I think the in the beginning when they first get on the ship and there's that scene of everything kind of floating around. You see a watch floating, and I read somewhere that is an Omega. I forget what the exact model was, but it was the model that the people that went to the moon took up in space. I was like, oh, that's a cool little tip of the hat to space travel. I forget what it's called. Some kind of Omega
not know
watch
that.
though.
And they do a close-up like shot of it when it's
Yeah,
like,
I was always
you can, like,
wondering
see it.
that, and I watched this other video, and that's what the guy was saying. It's like, oh, that's the
That's
Omega
cool.
such and such. That's the first watch that went into that went to space, I think, or something like that. Went to the moon.
That's
I was like,
fucking-
oh, that's brilliant.
that's fucking rad.
But yeah, essentially they start to find out more and more about this ship. They board onto it. They wound up finding a playback sequence that is like the last known transmission of the ship. And when they boot it up, it's just a gnarly. It looks like a scene from hell. It does. It looks like what you would imagine hell would be. There's blood everywhere. It just looks like there's blood and guts.
People are eating each other in
People are
certain scenes,
eating.
right?
It looks vaguely sexual. One guy's holding his eyeballs. It's
Ah.
like all
Yes,
over.
like
It's like all over the map.
Exinferous.
It's just a free for all. I don't know what that was. Is that your water?
Some water thing.
I think that was such a cool like scene though. Like I feel like it's like one of the better like kill scenes, I guess, or death scenes. It's found footage. You know what I'm saying? That's always
Yeah.
fun. It's always
So
good.
rad.
Yeah.
Always cool, man. And it's to have it in that type of sci-fi horror movie. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cool. I feel it was very unique spot of the movie. So yeah, I really enjoyed that scene.
Yeah.
I thought what was cool is that you end up seeing like the happy version of the video.
Yeah.
Like where they're all
Yeah.
like, "Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
Tim Stevens coming in from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Bob's got it handled."
They're
And the
having a
next one
good
they're just all
time.
torn to shit.
Yeah.
And like
Oh,
Dr.
my God.
Weird
What
knows
changed?
these people too.
You know, and I got a question for you guys. So Sam Neill, so the whole group, the salvage crew, except for Sam Neill, like they didn't hear the transmission that prompted him out there, right? They just got pulled for a job.
No.
Sam Neill heard the
They
transmission.
just had to trust him. Yeah, sure. You got a transmission.
Okay, all right.
Because
Yeah.
when they went on the ship, that's when they finally heard it, and that's when the Lawrence Fishburne character was just like, "We're leaving."
Well, see, I'm glad you clarified that because when
Yeah.
I like the impression I got was that they were aware, like they knew what the transmission sounded like, and then they went and did it. And I was like, you fucking heard that, and you went out into space,
No.
but now
That could
now
be a
it
little.
makes sense.
That could be a
No.
little loophole though, because wouldn't you, if you were risking your vacation, be like,
What did it say?
"Yo, what'd they say, dude?"
Yeah, it's like don't worry about it. They're,
Nah,
they're
don't worry
fine.
about it. We're going.
I bet Dr. Weird knew
But that was a
something
that was a
going
funny
on.
delivery when what's his name, the captain finally did. They were finally all watching the thing. He like hits the button. He's just like, "We're leaving. It's
We're
just like,
leaving.
we're
So
out
good.
of here, dude."
So fucking
There's
good.
a lot
Yeah.
of funny parts in the movie.
Yeah, there are actually some. That's a great.
Oh, but okay, so what if Dr. Weir knew about this whole like portal to hell thing before he even stepped foot on the Lewis and Clark to do this rescue mission?
Well,
It seemed like he did know
Well,
something.
I think he did because he said he
had to
was.
know,
We
right?
found out later that he was instrumental in designing and building it,
And he had already been there.
and
He'd
his
come back.
wife died. So my theory was that he was trying to harness the power to be with her again somewhere.
Like
I mean,
resurrect her in any way.
Well, I mean, there's time
In
travel's
any-
possible if you're starting to like go through wormholes and stuff. So maybe he was trying to figure something out like that.
and then got mad with power. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't need that, broad. I'm fucking God now. Like,
Yeah.
It is weird.
I mean, he was like pretty suspicious very early on in the film, I thought.
I never, when I first saw it. So Boogie, when you first saw the movie, did you think from the get go that Weir was like in
I mean, the
cahoots?
first time I saw it, honestly, didn't really understand it much, right?
No.
Like I was just kind of
Yeah,
like confused.
same.
It was just kind of like it was a lot thrown at me, and I was just kind of like, it was a movie. Second time I watched it which was not too long ago. I was like, oh fuck, there's so much like good stuff in here that I
Going
didn't
on,
really
right?
notice or didn't take in the
Yeah.
proper way. I didn't take it in the proper way. That's the best thing I can say.
I know
The
what you
first
mean.
time around, I just watched it and it was just a movie. Second time around, I was like, I took it in so many different ways. There's so much like good stuff in there that I'm like, man, I wish I would have broken down a long time ago. You know, it would have been much more enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? But instead, I was like, the second time around, I actually tried to study it for this, and I'm like, man, I enjoyed this movie way more than I thought.
Oh,
No,
I'm
I-
so glad.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Same.
So you said before we revisited the movie, you thought it was a different movie. Do you remember what movie you thought it was?
I just didn't know it was. Yeah, because I watched it before, but I just had two movies confused. I guess like I just totally different movie. I was like,
I'm so curious about what the other movie was because you were just like, it's not that good. And I
Yeah.
mean, like,
Starman
maybe it isn't
with
that
Jeff
good.
Bridges.
It might not be
Yeah.
that good.
I just thought it was a whole different movie. I didn't even remember what movie it was until I'm like, I saw the poster of it. I'm like, oh, okay, it's that movie. Then it made sense. Then I watched it. I was like, okay, cool. I wish I would have watched it sooner. Like I said, I would have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
And I was
I'm
really
glad you liked it.
paying attention this time. Like I've seen it like a bunch, but like really just like I feel like we watch different movies kind of differently now, right?
For
Like,
sure.
So I was
Yeah.
like
Yep.
I was like studying it and like watching it last
Yeah,
night.
totally.
Yeah.
And I think one of the cool fucking scenes that just lends into like them, or at least Smith being like in denial about the whole thing is when he's got like the knife to fucking DJ's throat when shit's starting to go down, and he's like, it's a hunk of metal. There's nothing odd about this ship. And literally, as he's saying that, the camera is panning around him, and as he finishes his sentence, it stops, and you could see next to them the fucking human paste on the wall as he's
Yeah.
saying there's nothing odd about this ship.
Yeah,
And
everything's
I'm like, what
fine.
fucking world are you living in, man?
So funny.
It's not okay.
I mean,
here.
even like some of the first scenes, like everything's splattered everywhere, and they don't notice it. It's dark. It's weird. Looking.
Peters walks right by it. It's
for
like
sure.
fucking wild.
Yeah, they try to be cool about it for a minute. like,
Or maybe they're like one of those
it's
things
so
that like
weird.
I saw it, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
like,
I wonder
if that's
it's
what it
fucking
was.
There. It's fucking nasty. I'm not looking at it.
Yeah.
Let somebody else
If I
notice
don't
it.
talk, if I
Yeah,
don't talk
yeah.
about it, it doesn't exist. you
Yeah.
know?
It could just be
Like-
straight up denial.
Or
Yeah.
even
Right.
just like the architecture of the ship. Like,
It's like right outside your peripheral vision. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like yeah, I'm walking through a meat grinder hallway. It's cool. Yeah,
Dude.
the door that just opened has teeth all around the edge of it, so it could just like saw you in half if it shut. That's cool. The
Was
spikes.
that like a funhouse hallway?
That was a total funhouse fucking
Yeah,
hallway.
yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
we're sideways the whole time. You know?
It's like that hallway you
scary.
go in at when you take the tram tour at Universal
Oh
Hollywood.
yeah,
and they
yeah,
went through
yeah.
Vertigo. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh god. I
You feel
can't.
like you're on your side for a little bit.
Yeah.
You're like, "Ugh." Yeah, it throws you off.
Yeah, that was
Jeez.
cool. That whole hallway that led to the core. I thought that was a cool design of the ship.
He has some explanation for why it looks so menacing too. He's like, saying, you know, because Weir's got an explanation for fucking everything. He's like, oh, it's to, you know, mitigate the gravitational excess or some
Yeah,
shit. And like,
I don't
why
know.
does it fucking look like it could turn me into fucking
Yeah.
soup?
Just
Yeah.
grind you up,
Jesus.
dude.
Oh man.
So what is the core, Dr. Weir? Oh, you know, just whatever it takes to make a black hole.
It's like you harness the most destructive force in the universe.
Yeah, it's just in the ship.
He's like, but you don't understand what we can do with it.
Yeah, you got it. You gotta believe me.
It's like, geez, there'll be stars as far as the
Yeah.
eye can see. Shut the
Just
fuck up.
ironing out the kinks.
As,
It's
as,
almost there.
yeah. As much as I like this movie, there are a handful of parts that are kind of silly. I mean, them not seeing, I don't know if that was a conscious choice or what, but them not seeing the guts until later, I thought that was kind of silly, kind of wild. There were some parts where, like, the part that cracked me up is when what's his name finally shoots the little welder thing and the window busts open and things are starting to get sucked out. You listen to some of those sound effects. It sounds like pots and pans. It sounds like Scooby-Doo sound effects. It's like it's like, what's going
Slide
on?
whistle.
Yeah, it's like the goofiest stuff.
You talking about when Weir shoots the
Yeah.
thing through the
Yeah.
window? That's one of my favorite fucking parts.
Yeah.
One
He's
of
just
them.
like,
Well, because Cooper,
Cooper's
you
right
go back
outside.
5 minutes.
He's like,
Cooper's
"What's
like,
up?"
Cooper's fucked, and he's like,
Yeah.
you know what, man? I'm gonna do all right. He's like, and fucking shoots himself across the galaxy.
again.
You don't even see the ship when he's just heading towards Earth.
Yeah, he's just like towards Neptune. He's
He
just like, yeah,
pulls up.
going.
He's like, yeah, I'm back. And then Weir's looking at him. He's like,
just blasts him. Just gets
all that
blasted.
way for nothing.
I feel like
Oh.
Cooper is like from another movie
Totally.
transplanted into this movie. He's like from like a Michael Bay movie, and
Yeah.
now he's in this movie. Like,
He was the
doesn't-
comedic relief for
He's
sure.
kind of like LL
Yeah.
Cool J's character in Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, now
the
that I think
chef.
about it. Another movie, which I love, by the way.
Yeah, that movie was solid. No, he had some good one-liners. The whole when he blasts off, or he was it's like, what did he say? He said something like,
I forget, but
"Getting back to the motherfucker," or some shit like that.
I feel like
And
it's
he's like saying "motherfucker" as he's like
Ah!
blasted.
yeah. He's just heading towards Neptune.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus, man.
He came back.
Yeah,
He made it. That was impressive.
yeah. He had some good lines. Him getting blasted, the whole sound effecting, the sound effects some of the sound effects were kind of like when what's his name when the captain and Weir are fighting by the core and he starts hitting him with a stick. It just sounds like old timey punch noise. It's like
the classic balking
I don't know, it's like
sounds.
The Foley hitting the sandbag.
It's just like it kind of takes me out of it just a little bit. I don't want to pick movies apart, but I don't know when it just sounds like a pachinko machine when shit's bouncing around. It's a little distracting.
Speaking of hokey, I think like if I had to pick, because I'm really biased towards this movie, I love it a lot. But when Miller's talking to fucking Weir, and he's like, Weir's got the gun on him, and he's like, if you miss me, you're gonna puncture a hole in here. He's like, what makes you think I'll miss? And he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, maybe he won't.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, whoa, I never thought of that, bro.
I'm like 3 fucking feet away from him, dude. He wasn't across the ship or anything,
So, out of all you guys, what's your ranking on this movie?
I as goofy as much as I just shit all over it a second ago, I still give this it's like an 8.7 to me. I like it. I like it. It's serviceable. It's obviously not a groundbreaking and best piece of art kind of movie, but I like it a lot and I would rewatch it. I've rewatched it a few times. I like it.
8.7. We're doing this shit. 9.2. 9.2 is what I
Wait,
say.
are decimals? Is that a faux pas? Should I just do whole numbers?
I'm just being funny.
I can round
no.
up.
No. I like. Well, no. Sometimes like 8 will be too low, 9's too high. You got to meet in the middle.
I was like 8.5's too low. I feel like it's not just a B. I feel like it's like kind of more towards like a B plus for me. So that's kind of how I equate.
I like that. I'll do 9 because it's like 92. 87,
Yeah.
What about you?
I feel like I want to use like the hundreds position.
It's America. You can do
We're
anything you
all
want.
So I think I would give it like an 8.37.
You motherfucker.
Good.
Nice. Nice.
I'll give it just a solid 8.
It's at least
Still.
an 8.
Yeah.
It's at least
All right.
an 8.
All
Yeah.
right.
like
Those are all
a-
acceptable.
Like a hard 8.
That's better
Yeah.
than the Barbarian score.
Better than a,
Definitely
better than a soft
definitely better
today.
than Barbarian.
doing all right.
Damn, dude.
Hell yeah.
Barbarian was good.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
like this movie better than Barbarian. Good shit.
Fuck yeah. I'm glad.
It's
I'm glad.
fun. Like the cheesy parts make it fun, even funner. Like
Yeah. I like that they, you know what I think I like? It blends kind of a few different genres in it. It's kind of
For sure.
psychological because of the horror aspects that they choose to decide. It's got some good jump scares, like when he's using the razor and immediately it goes boom.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Oh,
"God,
yeah,
you
yeah.
motherfucker got me."
The hand, the glove.
the
It was just a
glove,
glove,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
and
It just
fucking-
pops up on his shoulder. Yeah.
The
there's-
gore.
The gore was great.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for stuff where they use applicable stuff from like science fiction. So all of that light year talk and bending space time, I love it.
The Frozen, the Corpsicle.
Yeah,
Corpsicles.
all that stuff to
That
prevent
was
them
dope.
from being liquefied from the G's.
Yeah.
I love that. I thought that's great touches, great details. So combine that with a little bit of horror. That's, I mean,
That was good practical
not to
effects
like-
they had.
Great
practical effects were really good.
They
I
did
mean,
legit.
although you know what's crazy is I heard some of those suits, they were so cumbersome and heavy that the actors were kind of complaining. So there were a few shots where they're floating around where they actually had to CG their suits onto the actors.
Oh, really?
And I was like, dude, for like the 90s, that's crazy because I couldn't tell.
No, and that's another thing too. Is like with all the shit floating around, like the CGI they did. For '97, they did all right.
Yeah,
they did.
It's not bad.
They did
Hardcore,
legit,
yeah.
right?
It's good enough.
It's
Yeah.
effective.
Yeah,
sure,
they
like
did.
you could pick it apart and be like, oh, it looks a little whatever. But they had the whole 3D kind of effect where stuff was floating in the foreground and the background,
They were like flaunting it.
flexing
They
on these
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah. Kind of like when Jurassic Park
Yeah.
came out, and the one dude had like the one technology he's been working on, like that nobody knew about. He's like, I'm gonna put it in Jurassic Park, and then fucking we're like, where did this shit come from?
Yeah.
They fucking Animation. It's probably
Yeah,
the same idea.
no, it's great. It's
Fucking,
great. I thought it was cool.
I've always loved this movie, and I just kind of like noticed recently, like how awesomely shot it is. You brought it up earlier, but when he's in like the circuit duct, like the Matrix,
Oh,
yeah.
it's
one,
all green.
fucking
It's
awesome.
beautiful.
It's amazing.
Super cool.
And then the lights
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
shut down, like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like,
like
not in
that
sync, but-
weird
Yeah, in sequence,
receding
yeah.
or like growing background effect.
Yeah.
so
With
The green
green.
room with the
Oh,
two like circular
cool.
things where they were meeting up and talking.
with the
It's-
water tank.
Some of those, some
Yeah.
of those rooms were so stinking cool. The sets were so rad.
Yeah.
The hallway, obviously, is. I mean, obviously, the core room was really cool too. I think that the spikes were unnecessary, but I'm sure
Yeah,
like
what
they
were
were
the
just like
spikes for?
doesn't matter. It's
Hitchhike Geiger
badass.
style.
Yeah,
Oh, totally.
totally.
Well, you know,
5-foot spikes.
the black hole thing. That was like that shit in Lawnmower Man, just modified.
Exactly.
The gyroscope thing. or
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
spinning around. Reminds you kind of that little thing that you'd see at the fair sometimes where they'd strap you in the arms and the legs and they'd spin you around.
Dude, I've never
Send you into your own
No.
black hole.
I know what you mean. And
Yeah.
I've never went on one
Ew.
of those because when I have seen him, the guy operating it did
They're
not
dicks.
look like he was like. He's like,
They're
I'm like,
dicks.
I'm not doing
They
that
just
shit.
spin the shit out of it.
It's all fucking on his like.
I did it
eighth
once.
bowl of
and
crystal
I was just
meth.
like,
I'm
You
like,
did it?
yeah, I did it at Belmont Park, like fucking like
that's
30
wild.
something
Oh my
years
gosh.
ago.
How was it?
I mean, it was a kid, so my inner ear was probably way tougher back then. But I remember just being like, yeah, that was fucked up. I'm not doing that. It was a one and
Probably
done.
killed
That's
me.
not one you go back for more with, you know?
No.
No.
Because
No
they're
way.
spinning on so many different axes. It feels like they're just gonna snap your spine off like a little GI Joe.
my
You just twist
God.
him up until his torso
Really?
comes off.
That doesn't
Yeah,
sound fun at all.
F
remember
that.
those?
I know exactly what you're talking
This
about.
is terrible.
I don't think it felt like that, but it looks like that's what it would do.
Having fun yet?
Let me reiterate that.
We'll not be doing that.
There were some cool deaths on this one too. Speaking of getting twisted up like a GI Joe, I like. I don't know. Everyone kind of died in a different, weird, like relatable to their own horror kind of way. It seemed like, at least
Yeah.
the lady that dropped her that left her kid.
Yeah, Peterson.
Falls down the
She falls down the
fucking
big shaft.
hole with him on the other. You know what? That's the other fucking thing I got a gripe with. Now that I'm
Yeah, she
talking
should
about
have been
it.
running full speed towards
So-
it. Why'd you do that?
I mean, the hole is pretty. I mean, you saw how big it is. It's
How
pretty
do you
fucking
miss
big.
that?
Kind of hard to
Well,
miss.
she's,
Yeah.
So we've already established earlier that she's got fucked up peripheral vision by missing the body paste on the wall.
For sure.
And then she's like, but here's the thing. Did it fuck with her hallucinations and make her think it was a floor?
Could be.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
possibly.
But
yeah.
then she would have just face planted on the floor because she went like this.
Well, I mean, like they make it seem it's like a floor, but it's actually a hole.
Yeah.
So like she walks,
That's
she's still gonna
true.
fall. It's just like far as what she sees.
that's true.
Because I'm looking at the fucking straight ahead. I can see if there's a hole right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
Uh,
ghost gave her tunnel vision.
That's where
That could've been it.
the 0.8 came off. That's not why it's not a
Could've
10.
been it.
Deduction.
Deduction.
That one was cool. What was the other
Like,
deaths?
okay,
I'm trying to
so
remember.
Justin didn't die, but I thought he was going to die because remember he like touched the black stuff.
Yeah.
It got in his brain. He had like visions of torture. He was just like, I want to die. Like, was it the ship making him go into the airlock?
Oh,
or did
I think
he
so.
just do it because he was like, I need it off myself?
I think the ship made him do that. And
Totally.
then he like came back. He's like, oh shit, I need to get back in.
Yeah, he's like a different person.
That
He was
part
like,
was-
where the fuck am I? He's like, get me out of here. Get me out of here.
he had,
Like,
Or was
shark
that the
eyes.
he
ship?
was like thinking they put him in there. He's like, what open the door.
I think he was hallucinating or something was happening that it took over his mind, and then he walked in there, and then he's like, hold on, what the fuck's happening? He came back when he was in there, and it was already too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what
Yeah.
possessed or whatever like word you want to use. That guy, and I wish I would have learned like his real name, but it really dawned on me how he's a great actor.
Yeah.
Like he made that fucking scene like
Oh.
it kind of tugged at my heart a little.
Yeah.
Like I was like, because he's all like, Mama Bear, I don't want to.
Yeah.
And his fucking eyes explode. You're like, there's no way he's
Yeah.
gonna live in this, and he does live.
Yeah.
They get him later. They're like, oh, this guy survived, but he got fucked up in so
I
many
don't know
words.
if I'd want to
Yeah.
live.
Got no
after
eyeballs.
that. Like,
His veins are doing the
Fuck.
pre-compression mambo or whatever.
it's getting
man.
all
Like,
liquefied inside his body.
So
And then the
gnarly.
captain coming back. That's another funny part is when they tell the captain, like, Justin's in the airlock and it's going to open and decompress. And the captain's outside in his suit. And he's like, Justin!
No, not on my watch.
You didn't put this on the board.
Oh,
but
yeah,
Some of my favorite man yells in any movie ever. No man screamed like a woman in this at all. All the
Not a
yells were
single
like,
one.
"Her, her, her." No one got scared. It was just like, I'm just gonna scream like a man. Like when Sam Neill sees that first like little ghost thing, he's just like, "Her." I'm like, dude, I've woken up from nightmares doing that shit. That sucks.
That's a fantastic observation.
Her. Everyone's just screaming like men, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's a good.
No one's like, ah!
That's true. Even when he gets like jump scared with the glove, he's all like,
Oh,
"What the fuck?"
Gotta make sure my voice is still deep, guys. Yeah. So
Holy
yeah,
shit.
that. What
Oh.
else we got?
What other deaths? Some of them are kind of unremarkable, though.
Yeah, a few of them are.
How did Smith? Oh, well, I mean, Smitty. I wouldn't say his was like, not unremarkable. He finds the explosive, and then he's just like,
That one was brutal too because
Yeah.
if you look at that thing, there's literally he has like 6 or 7 seconds. The thing literally says, and I don't know how the machine works, but it says disarm right there. He could have just gone, doot, and it. I would have at least tried it. I wouldn't have just accepted
I'd
my
pay
fate.
attention to
Oh, it
that.
says
"That's the
disarm.
worst that's gonna happen. It blows up." Seems like that's the other option.
He just was resigned to his fate, and I was just like, oh
He's
man.
like, I'm done.
Disarm?
I'm over it.
No
We're never
disarm?
getting home.
Closes his eyes like,
Oh, and the fact that the ship had this like, that's how it decoupled. Is you have to
Oh,
destroy
the
half the
bombs
ship.
all along the
You
long
couldn't-
hallway.
They couldn't just have designed it that you could just like
unhook it.
uncouple like a train or something. A
Detach.
little button and it just goes. Psst. No, it has to be like. It's like, how much money was that?
We got a C4 vendor we got to use, you know?
How much money was that?
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Jesus
I don't know. It's
Christ.
fun. It's fun to poke holes. It humanizes the movie. I don't poke holes in movies that, for.
Like for the sake of doing so?
It's not for the sake of doing it. For me, it is. It adds to the charm of especially if it's a movie I already like. To me, it's like, yeah, there's these things about this movie that aren't perfect, but I enjoy it despite these things. It's not good. It's not good because how do I explain it? But basically, it's like I appreciate any flaws that are in the movie. I
Yeah.
think it's.
Makes sense.
It would be dishonest for me not to like want to point them out because most of the time they're freaking hilarious and we should all be enjoying this stuff.
No,
But you can I still love the movie and I still think it ultimately is a good movie.
For sure.
So
I
that was
agree
my
with
little preamble. I just want to make people I don't want people to think that I'm just ripping apart a movie that I like. even though I am.
You know, we're doing it because we love it.
But I do like it.
Well, you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta go with like both sides, right? And
Yeah.
I even said like I'm biased, but I'll still like you find things that you can
Yeah.
talk about that weren't like so perfect. But let us not forget. This is an hour and 36-minute fucking movie, and they did. It starts off like on a great note when he's just like floating in front of the window in his nightmare, right? And it
Yeah.
ends on a fucking pretty cool note. Like
Yeah.
Fishburne blowing up, they get rescued, whatever. But like they packed all that in, and like I have this thing where I always like if I haven't seen a movie in a while, I'm like, oh, I'll watch that movie. I know it's probably like 2 hours, and I'll look at it and I'm like, oh, it's only an hour and a half. I don't know where I got 2 hours from.
Yeah.
And I was like, they packed a lot in there. I feel.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I like
Concise.
versus the other side when it's like a 3-hour movie and you're like, that
Oh.
could have been 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's always better to leave the audience leaving more. So if it's an hour and a half and you can get it done, wow, thank you.
100%.
Tightly edited, not a dull moment
Yeah.
on the event horizon.
Tightly edited. Yeah, that's a fantastic way
And
to
not
put
to
it.
mention, from greenlit to like debut, 10 months.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's pretty wild considering all the
Wow.
Less than a year. That's fucking.
That is
That is
You know
nuts.
why?
all the sets and
Because of Titanic.
what's that?
How?
That's the reason why. Because Titanic was supposed to be slated for when it came out around that time, but then they wanted to push it more towards the holiday season, December. So there was a month that they didn't have like the where Paramount, maybe, or I don't know what
Paramount.
Paramount. They were the people that were making it or whatever. They're like, well, we need a movie this month, like this month on our calendar.
Oh.
And then they're like, well, we're gonna do this Event Horizon movie or whatever. And they're like, okay, let's get it done. They're like, well, that's 10 months. They're like, let's get it done.
Wow.
They made it happen exactly to the
wow.
date. Yeah.
Good for them. That
Considering-
studio head was
That's
like, "You like your job, make it
crazy.
happen."
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Well, I mean that's a lot of work because it's a big set. There's a lot of
Yeah.
special effects that went into it,
Yeah.
especially
Super
like
elaborate.
for being 30 years ago.
Yeah,
you know,
because Titanic was gonna be their biggest
Wow.
blockbuster of the year, so they wanted to put it towards like the Christmas time.
Oh.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
It feels like a
Makes
Christmas
sense.
movie.
yeah.
Titanic.
Did you guys
Pick your ship. I like the Event Horizon more than the Titanic. Both are haunted.
Yeah,
but
both are definitely haunted.
Both smoked
nowadays.
some people. Yeah.
You guys catch that fucking I guess kind of a funny part, but when their ship, the Lewis and Clark, is all going to shit, and there's like a Star Trek moment when like Smith, he's like talking to like the skipper, and he's like, we got 218 liters of fuel left. The starboard baffle is out.
Yes.
He sounds like Scotty from fucking
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Screaming and
I can't
stuff.
do it, Captain.
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought they had a good blend of elements in there.
And he's just like, I don't want to hear that. You got to make it happen. He's like, okay. like, okay.
He had another moment like that when she came up to him, Stark, and was like, I found these undetermined life forms, and there's more of them. He's like, tell me something I didn't fucking know, or whatever. He's like, tell me something interesting. It's just like, he's had it.
Yeah.
Love
Let's
Love
get
it.
out of here. What did he say? He said something when he just inserted the
He's like, I
video.
just want to get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
just
or
let's,
something.
we're gone.
He's like one of the smartest fucking guys, like when he was there, because he's like I feel like the only one who's like, let's get in and let's get out, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas like, it's another thing with Smith, man. Like when Skipper's telling him like, where I think he's on board, and he put his explosive missing. I think he put it on there. And Smith, he isn't like, oh shit, I'll get out of here. He's like, no, I just put her back together.
And he starts looking for it or whatever.
Like, oh, I'm sorry to inconvenience your ship. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of there, man.
Yeah.
And he's
Just
like, where'd it
bounce,
go?
dude. Yeah.
Like,
I
it
guess
must
he
be
starts
here
for it. It's like,
in
nah,
this
man,
one
just
little
leave.
room
Like,
that
I'm
I'm
destroying my
in.
fucking ship.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
patched this hole.
He got out easy, honestly. Like,
For sure.
I feel
Oh
like
yeah, the quickest death.
he's not going to be stuck in hell.
Bomb straight to the
Maybe?
face.
Yeah.
Or that straight.
Yeah.
Maybe that's straight to hell.
Maybe he is stuck.
Blows
Maybe,
him
yeah.
through the black hole.
yeah.
Dude, what a way to
There's-
go.
I like how they didn't really show what was in the black hole or anything. They gave it some mystery. I'm glad they
Yeah.
didn't try to like expound on that. They just
No,
kind
they.
of talked about it and said how much it's fucking crazy.
I feel they did
Dark
that,
in there.
that video.
Can't see
Super
shit.
dark.
Dark in the black hole, you know.
Darkness.
That mashup they did. The mashup, dude, of all the people, like like it wasn't. I don't think it was from the video, but they showed a little bit of Justin and like other people like
Yeah.
tied up with barbed wire and then like all fucked
Yeah.
up. But it was super quick. And you're like,
flashes of
Yeah.
that was a good way to do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm glad they didn't show us like
Wasn't
going out like spend half an hour exploring what's in
Yeah,
the
it
hole.
didn't give us a tour of hell.
I don't need
Yeah.
that shit.
That's good.
Just a little taste of Hellraiser.
Yeah.
But like I think
sense.
that in the original version there was a lot more gore, a lot more stuff like that
Yeah.
in
They
it.
cut out like half an hour.
they did cut half an hour of the movie, and
Dang.
And
when
it
they were
was
gonna
mostly
do
gory shit.
when they were gonna do the director's cut or whatever, they couldn't find the footage anymore.
It's
Convenient.
probably for the best.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But we're still curious.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's see. So this month, actually, I think on August 20th, they're coming out with a limited comic book series that is basically the
What?
prequel to the Event Horizon. It tells the story of like the original crew and what happened to them.
That's tight.
It's called Event Horizon Dark Descent, and I think it's going to be like a three book series, just really
Oh,
short.
That's cool.
And I have the first one pre-ordered. So
Yeah.
Badass.
in a future episode, like
What-
maybe I'll just do a little like
Run through.
this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Is this
On the
Dark
ship?
Horse?
I don't
Dark Horse
know. I'm not sure. I don't do comics. It's like a very like I just decided to try it out. So
So because of this episode, I'm gonna start looking into considering maybe getting into horror comics because
Oh.
not only this, but I guess Fright Night just had like a fucking like sequel comic
Oh,
come
really?
out, or it's gonna come out. Yeah, I follow like Tom
Fun.
Holland, the director, on Twitter, and he's been talking about it like at least like a while ago. I got to follow up on it, but yeah, so I'm like, so there's these things, and probably people who read comics are like, yeah, stupid, but there's things that
I
exist where it's
know.
like they expand the universe, but yeah, because it's a lot cheaper and easier to do it on fucking paper than
That's
make a whole
true.
movie.
yeah.
You know,
I mean, they have
and-
Lost Boys comics. They have
dude, yes,
yeah. they have what else do they have?
I mean, that's how The Walking Dead started,
Walking
right?
Dead, yeah. Seriously.
I think Dark Horse is a good one. They produced Dr. Giggles back in the 90s. I think that was like one of their first movies because they were trying to get into like the movie business, and they still have like a handful of like other stuff. But I think I don't know, but I think there might be like the go-to for horror
Oh,
comics.
that's cool.
I gotta research. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I don't know much about it either, but
Like
that's
it-
interesting.
If any of our listeners have like good horror comic suggestions,
Please.
we're open to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, a
Like,
place to
it's-
start would be great.
It's a new thing for us.
I'm big on comics. I have
Yeah,
a
you
bunch,
are.
but I never got into horror comics, which is weird because I'm like super big on horror movies and I'm super big on comic books. Never mix those two things together
It's
for
like
some reason.
Sam and Lost Boys, like I don't like
Exactly.
horror comics. Think of it as a survival guide.
Yeah, that's right. That's so funny.
Oh, man,
have you
that's
guys
cool.
seen any good movies lately?
Yeah, actually, I just got from Reanimated Records, shout out, the Antichrist. It's an Italian horror movie from 1970 something,
Mortacci
Whoa.
tu.
and it's fucking cool. It's got some kind of dumb CGI from the 70s.
From the 70s?
Yeah. Like I didn't believe that they even would put this. It didn't fit the movie, but the chick who gets possessed is super vulgar. There's some really cool fucking scenes, and so I've been on this kick of getting physical media, like on 4K. It's like this old movie in like 4K, and it's like it's super visually appealing to watch. 'Cause
That's
it's like
tight.
older. But yeah, the Antichrist. I'm sure. I didn't grow up religious, but I understand that if you did, you'd probably be very fearful of like this movie because it preys on those kinds of fears. You know,
Ooh,
I mean, it's in Italy.
interesting.
And it's like in the like right centered in like
Yeah.
Catholicism, but
Hell
it's
yeah.
yeah. She gets
Rome.
diabolically possessed, not demonically. So it's possessed by the devil, not a demon.
Oh.
Whoa, that's the big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hit
That
it big
sounds
time.
crazy.
What about you
You
guys?
made it to the
Sick.
big
I haven't been
show.
watching. I mean, I watched this one movie called Event Horizon. No,
Hell yeah.
but I actually been watching more like shows. I've been watching the Creep Show TV show.
Yeah,
I
dude,
was
and
telling you
Shudder?
about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shudder. Yeah. I've been watching that, and then yeah, I haven't really been watching this last like 2-3 weeks. I haven't really been watching a lot of movies. But mostly been like
Creep
shows
Show
and
keep you
stuff.
busy. I think they got like
Yeah.
3 seasons
For
at
sure,
least.
for sure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
cool.
It's good. Yeah.
That's rad.
Might have to jump on the Shutter bandwagon.
And I've been
Dude,
watching.
I didn't
Oh.
realize I
You
feel
decide.
like when it
Posers.
first came out, I kind of hopped on for a little bit, and I was a little like, but now I feel like maybe they might have, they probably have added
You know
to it
what?
over the years.
He gave me the best idea for it. I got the AMC Plus, which has Shudder, and it has everything from Shudder. So
So
now you-
AMC already has
So it has everything from Shudder plus all the AMC
all the AMC
stuff.
stuff.
Like-
Oh,
Okay.
that might be the way to go then.
It's got like live TV on there, so you get the AMC channel, like
Yeah,
cable.
yeah.
You also get Sundance, IFC,
Oh.
Shudder. You have a Walking Dead universe
Walking Dead
channel.
Universe
Oh my
channel.
gosh.
Yeah, the whole fucking
So it has
channel.
everything. From
Okay.
every season from the Walking Dead and all their like
Oh.
what is it called, their
Spin-offs.
Offshoots and
Spin-offs and
shit.
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. They have so
Wow.
much stuff from that world, and I'm like, dude, I could get into it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that's stopping me.
That's
So I'm
tight.
like,
That's tight.
Oh, it's
get
dope.
into it, just watch it, right?
Wow.
Side note on
I
that,
would never
Lou, like I was
stop
telling him,
watching it.
I used to have the Shudder app, right?
Right.
And then I found out that AMC Plus, because AMC owns Shudder, their app is $2 more a month. It's like $8.99. And so I'm like, all right, I'll fucking try it out. Shudder's on there and some other stuff. Well, what I noticed on there is that it has like episodes of The Last Drive-In that the standalone Shudder app, which should be the same thing, doesn't have.
Really?
So I was telling Boogie, I'm like, nothing against AMC, but I don't think they're maintaining the standalone Shudder app as well as they should because it's not. So, anyways, AMC Plus gives you a lot
probably the
more.
way to
Yeah,
go.
for sure.
Do they? I've been meaning to ask you this, but that Joe Bob show, do they have They have all the old episodes
Yes.
on there, kind of thing.
Yeah, they have season.
Oh, fucking cool.
They have season 1 through 7. They have and all his different specials like the Halloween Hootenanny.
Okay.
Fucking a whole bunch of different ones. The thing is like with any other platform is if there's some kind of licensing issue where like 2-3 months, maybe a year later, that movie is going to now go to Netflix or Peacock or whatever, then that episode of Joe Bob will be gone. So you'll see like you wouldn't even really notice unless you saw it before,
I
but you'll
see.
see like episode 1, 4, 7, and some have like a bulk of it. It just
It just
depends
depends on how
on
they
the-
get
Like,
licensed.
the
It's
streaming
around.
politics of the
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
so
yeah.
to speak.
I get that.
Joe Bob Briggs, The Last Drive-In is fantastic. You got to check it
Yeah,
out.
you've been
You
telling
learn
me
so
about
much
it,
about
and
movies.
now
It's
I've
great.
been kind of jealous. I've been wanting to
Dude,
watch
it's rad.
I
So
know.
it's so cool.
All right,
I
cool,
feel like
cool,
we're
cool.
well on our way to owning every single streaming service there is.
Oh man.
Pretty soon we're just gonna cancel them all and get cable again.
I know, it's
I'm
that
like,
shit
which one
now.
are we gonna cancel? I don't know. None of them.
I was gonna do Hulu,
Ever.
and then I'm like, well, the Monkey's coming on Hulu on the 7th.
Oh, it
and-
is.
Yeah.
Wait,
What's today's date? The 6th.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Sixth.
The Monkey's on Hulu tomorrow. so
Hell
I'm like,
yeah.
well, I guess I'm not canceling fucking Hulu.
I actually
And,
canceled Hulu not too
Did
long
you?
ago. Yeah, like a month
I
ago.
couldn't because of the bear.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the
Oh, I
bear.
I haven't watched that whole thing yet.
It's pretty good.
And then there's
I
gonna
like
be
it.
another season of the bear.
Yeah, there's gonna be one last one.
You know what show I've been watching though? It's not horror at all, but Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
Oh, the new
Badass.
season's
I haven't
back.
watched
Two?
these-
We
I
should
gotta
watch
finish
an
the
episode
first
when we go
season.
home
I got-
today.
Yeah, it
like
was
the
good.
first
We
three
should watch
episodes.
that.
I gotta jump
So
back on.
fun. Don't hate on it. It's awesome. Just have fun. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Have
sure.
fun.
Have fun.
Well, especially since we're old enough to have played it when it came out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man! I
That's-
remember playing the
ah.
demo of Twisted Metal 2
Dude, right?
on the little demo disc where you could only choose like it was like 2 cars or something like that. No, we would just play the shit out of that.
Yeah, dude.
Richie, don't you know somebody who's
Yeah,
in
Michael
the
Shaw.
show?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Richie
It's-
knows people.
It's funny. I was talking to him about that, and the next day on my work computer, not even my fucking phone, so it's like, oh, it's listening to me. My work computer, the little newsfeed thing, it has an article with him. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, Michael Shaw talks about his character Axel. I'm like,
Axel.
who's talking about this guy?
So sick, bro. I just hung out with him last week and
That's
yeah, we were
rad.
just talking about it and stuff. He also came out on Walking Dead, season
Oh yeah,
11.
we said that. That's sick.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Dude, the practical effects on that though are dope. 'Cause I saw pictures. He's
For
in
sure.
that thing. He said they push him. They have people who push him.
That's so funny.
and he doesn't fall
That
face
was the
It's
most
like
flat.
a gyro or something.
Yeah, that was the most
Oh my
outrageous
God.
character.
Yeah.
in that thing.
Dude, right?
Axel, just a dude strapped to wheels. Like
So
what the
rad.
fuck?
So cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we saw Bring Her Back. You guys were ahead of the
Let's
game, and you guys already
go.
saw it. We really liked it. The Philippou brothers are.
They're
I
great,
love
man.
them. I think they're enthusiasts, and I think their first 2 offerings to the horror genre have been awesome. They did Talk to Me, and then they did
Bring her back.
Bring Her Back. Both great, both twisted and a little fucked up, but
And we won't talk about Bring Her Back too much.
no.
No.
You know
We
why?
don't have to.
Because it's on the wheel.
It's on
It's
the wheel.
wheel.
Oh yeah,
We
good
loved
call.
it. I love movies that show me something I've never seen before,
Yeah,
and that's how
exactly.
those movies
Yeah, it
are.
was a good story.
And
Something new
it's-
every time.
I can't remember the last time, like legitimately, like I looked away from a movie. Not like trying to be fun and cool. Like, oh, I looked away from the movie, but I legitimately had to because it was so unsettling.
Yeah.
And I thought I was better than that. I'm not.
I'm not.
I wasn't looking away, but I was like, kind of like, just like squirming on the couch and yelling the whole time.
You're like, I yelled
Just
at
like,
TV
oh my
5 times.
gosh, whoa.
Yeah, it was definitely squirmy for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we won't talk too much
And
about
then
it though.
the only other one we saw, what was that? Return of the.
Oh, we watched Return of the Living Dead.
Return of the
you
Living
did.
Dead.
You guys
Because
did
you
watch
said
it.
that you were watching it,
Yeah,
and we were
we
just
got
like,
jealous because you were like, "Oh, we're watching it."
we
And I
want
was
to
like,
watch it.
I don't know if I've seen this. And then the second it came on and I saw the punk rockers, I was like, I remember this. This is pulling some stuff from back in the memory banks. I remembered watching it as a
Yeah.
kid, and I was just like, oh yeah, the graveyard, the whole half dog
dance.
coming back to
Yeah,
life.
dude.
I was like,
The
I
naked
remembered
chick.
all of that.
Yeah,
It was
dude,
like
fucking
she's
trash.
naked forever.
Yeah, dancing in the cemetery. Yeah, so
Yeah,
funny.
dude.
Yeah,
I
that's a fun
noticed
one.
it. I've seen the movie a million times. I just noticed it the other day, and it's kind of like a far shot, like what the shots that are in there. But there's some zombies running,
Yeah,
and I'm
Yeah.
like,
they're
huh,
around
Yeah.
the corner. No, Nick was
You're right.
like,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
So we thought 28 Days Later was the first instance of zombie running, but Nick corrected us, and it seems like
Son of a
this is
bitch.
probably the.
But so yeah, but at the same time, I feel like those might have been some rogue extras because it's not like they're running the whole time. Where 28 days later, they might stop to fuck with you, and then they keep moving. They'll like walk, then they'll run, and then they're like send more paramedics. like,
Yeah.
it's great. It's great though, isn't it? Is your first time seeing it?
Yeah, it was.
You
It was
love it?
super
Well,
fun.
your
It's
first
very
time
fun.
seeing it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah, it's so great. I was
Part
like,
two
this
is
thing is so
fucking
fun.
equally as good.
Aw.
Part 3, they start to get like serious, and I'm like,
I haven't
Boo.
watched part
Oh,
3.
really?
I don't
I
want
haven't- yeah, I
serious.
saw. I gotta rewatch it, but
I gotta watch it. I haven't watched it, but part 3 is the only one I haven't watched.
Part 2 is cool. They have the two main guys back, but
Yeah.
they play different characters, but they're kind of the same. It's
Oh,
weird,
that's funny.
but it's great they brought them back.
Right. It's
Part
like the
2 is
two
great.
guys who breathe in the fumes. They're the ones who wake up everything.
That
Like
are
this
that
job.
that are working at that factory place.
And they're
or
like,
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm dead? I'm dead?
It's like
Oh yeah, that was funny. He thought he was dead.
70 degrees, your heart's not beating. It's like, let me talk to
Your
you. real quick.
blood's pooling in your back?
It's from the rigor mortis is setting in.
Little
funny.
stiff. It was kind of sad finding out why the zombies wanted to eat brains, though. I won't lie. That kind of sucked.
She's like, it hurts to be dead.
The agony of life, of being undead and alive.
It's kind of
oh.
a serious moment in that
That's
movie.
sad.
though.
Yeah, for being such a goofy movie, it just takes a
Yeah.
sad turn.
I was like that
"Brr."
movie's version of Baby Bear being stuck in the corridor. It was like a
Yes.
serious,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and then it gets
Yeah.
serious.
this little Oscar moment. Oh, I guess it's a
The
Yeah,
undead
that's
lady
funny.
on the
Zombie.
table just begging for brains to end the pain.
So one thing I was talking about before we started the podcast is right now we're in August 2025 and fucking Halloween is fucking thriving right now.
Yeah,
love it.
Like I feel
love it.
that the last couple of years Halloween has kind of been dead. You start seeing things kind of like mid-September. Fuck, we're in August. Everywhere you see like Halloween stuff. It's great.
Yeah,
Dude.
You know, even like events starting like a few weeks earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying like the Oogie Boogie Bash starting in August, right? August
So crazy.
August 17th, I think it's like the first weekend. So we're going the second weekend, which is going to be like August 26th. But man, it's already out there, right? Like it's already happening. Like they're pushing Halloween to be there even sooner. Like even like Halloween Horror Nights. It's a few weeks before last year even opened, you know? So
That's true. Like beginning of September. It's
Yeah.
starting
Yeah.
now.
yeah.
Well, shit, man. Even like on a smaller scale, but Ralph's grocery stores have their big displays, big arch, fucking candy everywhere for it's August.
Like I was
Trick or treaters.
like I was telling you,
Yay.
like I went to Old Navy. They had a bunch of like Halloween stuff.
Friday the 13th t-shirts.
Dude,
wild.
Yeah.
they had more than that. They had like PJ stuff like that, like
What?
underwear, like everything. And I'm like, We're in fucking August. This is amazing. Target.
It's pretty
Walmart,
wild.
like it's crazy. It's on. We're back.
Don't
We're
tell me these
fucking back.
things.
You see Walmart selling horror shit, you know it's mainstream.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
They don't fuck with stuff
Home,
like that.
freaking what is it?
Home Goods.
Home Goods, Home, and then the other store called Home Goods. Was that tractor shop? Tractor.
Oh, and it's like three initials or something like
Something tractor
like-
supplies.
LP. I know what you're talking about. It's a
Whatever.
Ramona, right?
Yes. And then you have what is it? I was Five Below. I bought a bunch of stuff from Five Below. Like I'm like,
That shit you got from Five Below is fucking
dude,
wild.
it's sick. I'm telling you, Halloween we're thriving this year.
Yeah.
You know. So
Did you see last
awesome.
year Five Below had Terrifier ornaments? I never went and
Yeah.
checked it out.
For
I should have. I
Christmas?
forgot.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
like,
crazy. Well, I think you were onto something when we were talking about it before we started recording. But you were like, I think Terrifier might have had something to do with this resurgence.
I think so, man.
I think you're right.
They saw that like, oh man, something could be so gory that it's fun, and $2 million movie made $90 million. They're like, you know what?
Yeah,
That's
maybe the
big money. Plus Spirit's doing fucking crazy shit. They used to be like I don't know, like 15 years ago, they were like, oh, Spirit's taking over the old, Blockbuster fucking video shitty
Yeah.
Halloween place, and now they're the shit. They're like, they have their fucking big train display this year, I guess, dude. I saw a sneak preview of it.
Oh.
Like Tunnel of Death or some
What?
shit. Like,
Oh.
so somebody probably saw like, you know how much money Spirit makes, bro? A lot of money on this.
Yeah.
We're almost at Christmas levels. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Fuck,
sure.
dude.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure.
so cool.
And this
Oh,
year
I'm
we're
excited.
definitely gonna bring you guys a Halloween Horror Nights episode after we go. We're
Yeah.
gonna definitely drop an
Yeah.
episode
Yeah.
hopefully that same week. Like
100%.
just
I'm
drop
sure
it to
we
you
can.
guys. Like I think just talking about that in general
Yeah.
will be fun. Like I
do
think
the
it'll be
episode in
really
the parking
cool.
lot that night. We're here on Frankenstein Level 4, coming at you live.
That's so funny.
ET lot.
Just
Yeah. ET lot.
Hillary got lost.
Feet
She went
hurting.
ahead.
This girl
happened
get
last
lost
year.
in the parking lot by
That
myself.
was like a couple of years
Gotta
ago.
get
I
lost
think, yeah.
somewhere each year.
Oh, good times.
Good time.
It's
Oh,
easy
yeah,
to
can't
get
wait.
lost.
Can't
That's gonna be
wait.
fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Hell yeah.
Shall we advance on to the wheel spin?
Let's go.
So I
Let's
think
go.
I think we kind of updated it a little bit, but for the most part, most of the movies are the same. I am actually super stoked about all of these movies. Any of these movies, I'm good with.
Who's
Yeah.
spinning this week? I spent last week.
Want to spin it, Nick?
Sure.
Get it.
All right.
Now in Technicolor.
Now I was looking at that. It looks so badass now.
Yeah,
Okay,
badass
just
to
like
Shout out to Hill for the markers
I want to be surprised.
and the organization.
I can't see it.
What is it?
What is it?
Hereditary.
Yeah, that's another one. I don't think Richie's seen that one.
You ever seen Hereditary? it's next level.
It's
It's-
funny. We were just talking. I was
Yeah.
talking
I think
to
that's
Do
Hillary
you
Hillary
about
want
it.
to
right.
jinx it by talking
I
up a
did.
movie that
And
you
then-
haven't
and
seen?
then I was like, it's gonna come up. That's gonna be
Yeah.
the movie, and it came up. It was so weird.
Honestly, I'm not gonna
does that
overhype it,
happen?
but
That was so weird.
but
We
I'm-
talked it.
Yeah.
I'm jealous that you get to see it for a first time because I love that movie.
Yeah, dude. I think it's gonna. I mean, it's gonna be a great episode.
So something
How
happened
funny.
with
I
that
like-
movie because I own that movie. Like I own that movie on like
VHS.
no on
Blu-ray or something.
on Apple.
Oh, okay.
Not on Apple on
Amazon.
Prime. Sorry about that. I got it on Prime and I was gonna watch it, and then I asked you guys which movie should I watch, this or this movie, and then you're like, it's kind of slow. Somebody said that, and it threw me off, and I haven't watched it since.
It does do a little bit of setup in the beginning, but I think it's all
And
worth
because
it.
of that reason, I haven't watched it,
Yeah.
and it's just there on my Prime, not being watched. But I
I
bought it.
I know exactly what you mean because I'll have a friend do that to me, and I'll be like, "Oh, I haven't watched that movie because you didn't do a good job at selling me on
Yeah,
it."
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I just didn't
I know
know-
what you mean.
There was a choice of two movies,
yeah.
and then you guys chose
forget
the
what
other
the other
movie.
one was,
I
yeah.
forgot what it was, and then
Oh, I think it was a Substance. It was Substance or Hereditary, I think.
yeah, I think so too.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Oh, I think those,
And
those
I
were
watched
the choices.
Substance
Yeah, those
instead
are
of
both good, though.
yeah, and like you should watch Substance instead. And then I didn't watch
Oh,
Hereditary.
I remember what you're talking. Okay, I know.
Yeah.
I
And then-
remember
and
this
then- and
conversation.
then I bought it, and I was like, I guess I'm not gonna watch it. And then I just watched, and I just kept on watching other stuff, and it never came up again.
You know, I don't even know if it's like. I mean, I've heard people say it's like, oh, it's slow burn. I mean, I've seen slower burn, man.
It's not
Like,
that
there's-
slow.
It's
It's
not
not
that
that
slow.
slow.
Like,
No.
And honest-
shit
It's
fucking
not that
happens
slow.
pretty early.
I think what I
Yeah.
appreciate about this movie is it lends itself very well to being watched multiple times because of the
Yes.
amount
Oh.
of details and the amount that you kind of miss even the first time.
Yes.
It's like once you kind of figure out what the plot was at the end of the first one, it actually more stuff makes sense the second time you watch it.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, since it's your first time, I would suggest watching it at least twice because kind of, and tell me it just makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
First time, you're kind of taking everything in.
You're kind of putting the pieces
aside
together.
from like what you're taking in for
Yeah.
the podcast episode. You're just because you're watching it is a lot, and then the next episode or the next time you're like, okay, I got background now. I
Yeah.
can maybe enjoy it, or you,
can-
know what I mean?
You
Like
can watch it knowing what the kind of
not
twist
enjoy,
is.
but yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But it's great. I'm actually
It's fucking-
super stoked. This is a
Who
great
picked
movie.
that one?
Yeah, dude.
I did.
Okay, cool.
I love the Arias.
Double pick. Look at that. Back to
I know.
back.
What up? I can't
Wow.
complain anymore.
Hey, if you got talking about Ari Aster, have you guys seen Midsummer?
Midsommar's
Oh
great.
yeah,
Did you see Midsummer?
I love that movie.
I own Midsummer. I have only watched it once since I've owned it, and one time prior to that because I have to be in a very particular mood. It's
Yeah.
not like I throw on Jason, I'll throw on Michael because it's kind of a fucking downer.
Oh
It's
yeah,
kind of-
Yeah.
it's
kind
a
of
feel
fucking-
bad movie.
It's a fucking feel, and you know what? It all takes place in like fucking daylight, which is weird
For a
because
horror
for a
movie?
horror
Yeah.
movie, it's like.
Yeah.
And
There-
all that crazy shit's happen. So it's like
That's a
Ari
great
Aster
movie.
is super effective if you have to like if I have to get in the mood to watch a horror movie.
Didn't he? He just came out with another one too. That Eddington.
Yeah, and it's not even.
I don't
like
think
a
it's horror.
It's not horror.
But I
though.
heard it's fucking like
Same thing with that Beau is Afraid movie.
crazy.
Yeah.
I heard that was fucking crazy.
I heard it was weird as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Eddington, I think, is different than the Beau is Afraid.
Yeah,
crazy.
I think the Beau is Afraid one was. I think he garnered enough trust from the studio to like. They're like, sure, make whatever you want. He's like, well, I want to make this weird shit.
It's got a
Yeah.
penis living in his attic. Like what?
It's like, oh,
I haven't seen
okay.
it.
Also, we're having a really spicy, freaking, basically top 16 horror franchise bracket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
pretty spicy.
yeah.
So if you don't follow us on Instagram, you're missing out. So go follow us on Instagram and on X.
Yeah.
And on YouTube. Make sure you guys follow us. If you're watching this, you should be following us.
Yep.
But Liquid Death, get at us, bro. We need some sponsorships. Liquid Death, Pizza Hut.
Yeah,
Call me
no
up.
one out Pizza's the Hut.
No one out Pizza's the Hut. And it makes me thirsty, and when I get thirsty, I reach for a cool.
Yeah.
Killer
Liquid
Cola.
Death.
Now available at Rouse for
Carbonated
$6.99.
deliciousness.
Delicious.
Well, hell yeah! So next week we got Hereditary.
Yeah,
next
buddy.
next episode I should say.
Hell yeah.
Episode
But-
14.
Episode 14
Woo
will
woo.
be.
We're in double digits.
Hereditary.
We've been in double digits for a couple episodes.
I know
man.
we're
Yeah.
Hey.
we're putting along. We're still getting after it.
Hey. Not bad.
Um,
Next month we posted on. I think we posted on YouTube September 12th.
September 12th.
So we're coming on our year anniversary.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
14.
Maybe I don't
probably
know.
be a 14
We'll
by then.
figure it out. Maybe we can do
15.
like a new Halloween movie because our
Yeah.
first episode.
Oh,
was
there is
Halloween.
a
Oh, good
different
call.
Halloween movie
Good
on the
call.
wheel.
There
There is
Halloween
one
3.
there.
Yeah, I
Season
like
of the Witch.
Oh yeah.
I like that idea.
We're all right, dudes. Till next time, we appreciate you following and commenting and participating in this cool thing that we love to do. So
Good
until
times.
next time, peace, y'all. Thank you, guys.
Take it easy. Subscribe.
Thanks for watching and listening.